In position now, I've got a larger weep hole and a smaller weep hole. I wanted to show you the difference in how to install these little screens when dealing with a larger weep hole than a smaller weep hole. And again, all you have to do is basically compress, as you see here. And as you compress it, you can shift it in to the hole, as shown here. And basically what I'm doing now is coming up top, compressing the top, pushing in, coming to the bottom, compressing, maybe the middle. And I just work that back and forth, as you see here. And it will get to a point where it becomes very difficult to compress by hand. And from there, you can either grab 2 flathead screwdrivers or needle nose pliers. In our case, we are going to use 2 flathead screwdrivers and push in and use our thumb to push it in, as shown here. And at that point, you can give it a couple taps with your hand. At that point, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm now going to shift over to the thinner or more narrow weep hole. And same thing, just compress the weep hole screen, as shown here. And I'll use one hand on top, one hand on bottom. And I'm going to come in at an angle like that and really get that bottom portion in, and then come up top and do the same. Compress and shift in. Come back down to the bottom, compress, shift in, back to the top, and back and forth until you can no longer do it by hand, which is right at this point. And you can try the needle nose plier method from here, or the 2 flathead screwdrivers, or apply some friendly taps. And as you can see, because this is aluminum and very easy to bend, as I shifted this screen in, it began to shift and bend with the relation of the mortar here, which is kind of cool. Coming to a close-up, and we will start with the larger one, as shown there. Check that out. That goes all the way in there, and again, it is going to keep the larger critters out of these holes, which is a good thing. And check that out. Again, the mortar basically helped bend that screen into position how it should be. Pretty neat. And as you see, extremely friendly to install.